signal right now. But that's an eel. That's an electric eel. It's getting louder. There it is, there it is, there it is. Hey, Chris, it's right there, it's right there.
My name is Cyril Choquet, and I travel the world chasing monster fish. This time, I'm in the heart of the Amazon forest.
Vamos pasar, amigo.
This wild region is full of enormous and dangerous beasts. There are also stories of snake-like monsters that haunt the jungle rivers. Some of them are only legends, but it seems others are very real. I'm here on a mission to help a team of scientists understand this mysterious creature. And for that, I have to find a predator with a reputation for being a ruthless killer. Electrophorus electricus, the electric eel. A fish capable of delivering an extremely violent electric shock. I've seen videos of people getting electrocuted by this beast, and caimans paralyzed with pain, trying to bite one. And to face this electrifying creature, I'll need to know what I'm getting into.
Atenção, show! On my many trips to the Amazon, I've heard rumors of people being killed by electric eels. So that's why I'm back here in Manaus, Brazil, to find out if the biggest electric eels can deliver shocks strong enough to actually kill a human being.
During one of my last trips here, I caught one by accident. It's an electric eel, and I had just enough time to get out of the water before I got a nasty shock. Despite its name, the electric eel isn't actually an eel. In fact, it's closer to a catfish than an eel. What's incredible about this creature is that 90% of its mass is composed of electrical cells, called electrocytes. It's as if millions of batteries were connected to a flashlight to multiply its intensity. The more batteries there are, the more powerful the brightness. The theory is that the bigger the eel, the more damage its shock can do, sometimes even causing death. Manaus is situated where the Rio Negro and Amazon rivers meet. With more than 2 million people, it is the most populous city in the Amazon rainforest. I'm curious what the locals know about the poraque, the Portuguese word for electric eel.
Você vai pegar choque.
Seguro?
Com certeza.
Poraquê, cara? Tu tá doido? Poraquê dá choque, meu irmão. Se tu pegar no poraquê, ele vai te dar choque, porra.
Todo mundo pensa que a piranha é o peixe mais perigoso do Amazonas. Mas perigoso mesmo do Amazonas é o poraquê.
Dá choque forte, hein?
É, só essa energia aí.
Dá choque assim?
Muito mais forte. Tem uns pequenos também que mata gado.
Mata gado?
É.
Que dá o choque e mata logo.
Matador. Pensa que mata a gente.
Mata a gente.
One of the guys says they're worse than piranhas. The other one was like, it's like sticking your fingers in an outlet. Or, you know, I'm gonna get zapped. Or worse. Sounds like fun.
Tomorrow, I have a meeting with some electric eel specialists. But before I meet with them, I want to explore a small lake just outside of town, where it's said there are electric eels. I quickly find myself deep in the jungle. The vegetation is getting very dense, and the roads are pretty rough. They don't call it the rainforest for nothing. Violent thunderstorms can come out of nowhere, and are gone just as fast.
This must be the lake. How do I get down there now? This is nice. This looks like a perfect environment for electric eels. Still water, almost stagnant. Looks good. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I've never fished for electric eels before, but in terms of fishing gear, I'm not taking any chances. I'm going with a heavy rod, because in the Amazon, you never know what you're gonna get into.
This can't be an electric eel. It's way too big. It's stuck in the weeds there.
I have to get this fish out of the weeds before I lose it.
Man, if this is an electric eel, it's gotta be 12,000 volts. Oh, it's an arapaima. Oh, I can have my feet in the water. It's not an eel, but it's a nice arapaima.
Now, I gotta land this fish.
That's the reason why you have to fish with some heavy gear in the Amazon. You never know what you're gonna find. There's all kinds of monsters here.
Man, it's a beautiful arapaima, or pirarucu, in indigenous language.
And what pirarucu means is literally red fish. It comes from the fact that they have red scales like this. Because pira means fish, and urucu means red. And those scales, they can actually resist piranha attacks. They're so strong, it's like an armor that they have on their body. And what those fish have in common with the electric eel is that it can breathe air. Look, that's what he's doing right now. It's actually breathing air. It's not what I was expecting, but that's a nice catch. Always feels good to catch a big fish.
I wonder if there really were electric eels in that lake. There's so many stories and rumors that I'm not sure what to believe. I'm heading back to Manaus to meet an ex-police officer who has a story to tell. He was fishing in a lake just outside of town, and apparently he had a close encounter. He tells me that while pulling in his net, it got stuck at the bottom. So he jumped into the water to pull it free.
Ele tocou na minha perna. Ah! Mas muito violento mesmo. Caí, desmaiei. Eu fiquei inconsciente. Eu poderia ter me afogado.
Estava inconsciente?
Inconsciente, apaguei, desmaiei. Depois de alguns minutos, que eu voltei à consciência, que eu já estava dentro da canoa que meu pai tinha me puxado. E o puraquê era pequeno, não era um puraquê grande. Era um puraquê mais ou menos quase 1 metro.
See what I told you? It seems like it's not just a myth. This is a true story. I don't think the eel was actually big enough to kill him, but had his dad not been there to save him, he could have drowned. And what if it was a bigger eel? I don't know.
Well, it looks like the electric eel is as dangerous as they say. Next up, the Amazon Scientific Research Center. To learn more about the infamous electric eel from Dr. Bastos, a biologist who specializes in this deadly and mysterious creature.
Então, como caça esse peixe? O puraquê ele tem uma visão muito ruim, né? Então ele enxerga muito pouco. Para ele se locomover no ambiente, ele usa o campo elétrico, basicamente, que é gerado pelo órgão elétrico. Então, esse órgão elétrico emite pequenas voltagens.
Dr. Bastos explains that these weak shocks serve as an electric field to locate its prey. But their voltage is so low, we can't feel them.
Mas se pode escutar? O suficiente para ou paralisar uma presa, para ele comer, ou para afugentar uma ameaça.
And whatever the amplifier distorts, that's a shock. That's a high voltage discharge. Right now, that's it. That's exactly what it is.
Quantos volts? Eles chegam até 600, tem gente que registrou até 800 volts.
Uau. E você acha que ele pode matar alguém?
Se puraquê, quanto maior ele é, maior em teoria pode ser a descarga, que ele tem mais órgãos elétricos.
The danger this shock poses for humans is the risk of a heart attack, paralysis, and drowning.
A sua missão é capturar um peixe grande e tirar uma amostra de músculo, de tecido, para estudos genéticos e medir a descarga dele.
We get gloves, but if it jumps and it gets you on the arms, you get a shock. Então, onde posso tirar a amostra?
Exatamente aqui, ó.
E não machuca o peixe?
Não, naturalmente eles podem perder um pedaço da nadadeira anal.
Ok. Wow. 300?
This eel measures almost 3 feet long. According to Dr. Bastos, these fish generate about 100 volts per foot. To get a better idea of what to expect if I get shocked by an eel, I know where to go.
Obrigado.
A special unit of the police force has allowed me to attend a course that demonstrates the effects of an electric gun known as the taser. The objective? Understand the effects of high voltage on the human body.
You can see pela alta amperagem fornecida.
Okay.
Let's go.
For their training, they have to test the taser.
But who does it?
Huh? I'm not.
You're not? You're looking for a volunteer, but no one wants to do it. they all know what it feels like.
Since no one in the room volunteers, the instructor who didn't want to do it agrees to take one for the team.
Atenção.
It looks extremely painful,
Tá tudo bem? Certinho aí?
and I think I'm next.
Apparently, it's the closest thing to the shock of an electric eel.
I'm taking this training to understand the effects of an electric shock, and I don't think I really have a choice.
Ready?
Yes, let's go. All right. Here?
Yeah. Stay relaxed, cause the... Atenção. Choque.
Relax. Relax.
It's horrible.